Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 4th, I'm guessing 4th of September. I've come out, it's about 7 o'clock, 10 past 7. It's getting a bit more difficult to get to the skate park because the sun's coming up a lot later now. Like it's 7 o'clock already and there's still like only just a sign of it on the horizon. It's not actually risen yet, which is good for me right now because I want to do some stuff down here in the bowl, some more practice on my jumping drop-ins and my rolling drop-ins, and yeah, when the sun's up it's right in my face, so it's a bit annoying. So yeah, anyway, temperature's dropped a lot since summer. It's just the start of September and it feels like it just goes, you know what, it's September now, I'm going to drop 10 degrees. So it's like 8 degrees right now as opposed to 18 or 28 as to what it was previously, which is quite a relief, but it takes a bit longer to warm up. I feel like I've had a good skate around though, and I'm pretty warm. So yes, today I need to get more reps in on the jump drop-ins. And there are a couple of progressions from that, which I don't know which one I'm going to do first, but the first one of the possible progressions is to, at the moment I can only jump drop in on my right hand side, so I'm jumping in to the right. And the same with standing drop-ins. I have my right foot forward and then I drop in. Although I think that one is probably fine. I think it's probably fine if you're standing and you're just putting one foot forward and you're going in. I think it's fine just to have one side. You don't need two sides for that. You don't need to have that on switch, because it's not part of a line. Whereas the rolling drop-ins, if I can only go down here and go in on my right, then that stops me from doing it the other way and coming in this way. It stops me from going in here and jumping in on my left, which sort of robs me of this feature, this hump feature. I can't do that if I can't get the speed to go at it by jumping in on my left. And then there's this bowl over here. It's going to be really difficult to get the spine if I'm coming towards it from the back and then trying to jump in on my left and then go up over the spine and carry on. I can't do that if I can't jump in on my left, so that's probably the first thing I'm going to, actually thinking about it, probably the first thing I'm going to need to nail down once I'm completely confident with the right-handed ones. That's probably going to be today. I'll probably work on getting that nailed down with some nice slow ones, followed by just a bunch of reps. So other than that, progressions are stuff in the bowl starts to open up when you can do jumping drop-ins, and the reason is you can get a lot more speed into your run. So rather than pumping, I've now got enough speed to actually get air if I want to. I've now got enough speed to do a wall ride up here if I want to. I've now got enough speed that I can probably jump over this hump thing, and I've probably got enough speed that I can probably jump over the spine here as well. So and then possibly get some really good air in the deep bowl with a really strong drop in from here. So yeah, the bowl's really starting to open up to me now that I'm working on these drop-ins. So that's what I need to do today. Right, let's set up the camera and get started. Yeah, this skate park just offers so much, doesn't it? It's not that I'm running out of... It's like the better I get, the more I can do in the skate park, and yeah, like I said, it starts to open up to me. It's one of those places right now that I can keep coming back to, and it doesn't get old because my skills evolve and I can do more things, and there's always like a new idea in my head when I'm about to fall asleep. Like, oh, maybe I can do that tomorrow. I'm pretty interested in trying to jump over the spine, but that's probably for another day. Okay, here we go. Considering doing a bunch of static ones to warm up, and then a bunch of static jump ones to warm up, but I decided to see if I could just cold do a roll in. I think I can, so I'm going to keep going. Whoa! I hope you can see like where I'm landing. I can't really tell where the camera finishes. Alright, let's just keep building up that muscle memory. Still pretty scary. Oh yeah, another progression is to do 180s as I land here, and I think that will help me, for starters, get air 180s when I want to just go back in, and for another thing, when I go over the spine, it'd be nice to go up forwards, do a 180, and then come down backwards on the other side. That'd be pretty freaking sweet. Whoa! Still a bit shaky. Still a bit shaky on that. Smooth. Still feels weird on this side, I don't know why. That's better. I don't know how many that is now, maybe 10? Let's start at 0 and go for 50. Because I'm still... We may not reach 50. I might feel like I'm in the groove by the time we get to 35 or something like that. But yeah, I'm working out. I'm feeling a bit looser and a bit easier now. I think if I just keep going until I feel really good, then I can start trying it on the other side. Can't be that different, but I do like to have my feet scissored like this, and it's better to have your high foot forwards when you're going down a ramp. It's better to be like this going down there, which means I need to go switch, which means I may need to go switch. I need to figure that out. But yeah, jumping on the right side is pretty easy. It's more in the overcoming of fear and staying loose and not getting all tight and stiff. So much fun. I need to remember to try to do a grab or something on the way out. That was a weird one. That was a touch more than a grab, but still felt okay. Whoa. I was getting some air on that one. Woo. That's another thing I need to try to do, get some air, some actual proper air. shame these benches are here. They're kind of, I guess they're there to protect the pedestrians. I need to extend my grab to the bottom foot. I don't know what it's called. I think it's a mute grab. Yeah. I'll think about it some more. That felt like I got it, but I don't know. I wasn't really grabbing it. I was just like putting my finger on the top there. I wasn't really underneath holding on. But it's cool. It's a bit better than the windmilly stuff I was doing before. But yeah, let's try again. These are starting to feel pretty natural now. The fact that I'm focusing on the grab at the end instead of getting in and getting out is a good sign. It means that it's far more natural for me to get in and get out, and I've got more mental capacity to think about other things. So, that means I need to move on to either air, getting air up here instead of coming out, just getting air and going back in, or dropping in on my left. It's a bit harder to practice dropping in on the left because this is going directly towards the sun and directly towards that ramp over there. Maybe I can cut it really close in here. It's going to be easier to go over here, but it kind of shoots me into the rest of the park, and then I have to get out and then reset, and it takes a long time. Oh well. We'll try and keep it as direct as possible. So, let me just get down here. I don't know if the video was clear enough back at Annecy, but when I was trying to figure out how to do a jump drop in, I had a line on the floor in front of me, and then I would stand parallel to that line, and then I would just like try to jump over it, and then like angle my body down while still landing. And then I did that, 4 or 5 times, and then just stepped up to the edge and pretended it was the same thing, and that went pretty smooth. So I need to do the same thing. We've got a line, a proper line right here. I'm jumping to the left this time. Should be pretty straightforward. Nice and crouched, ready to go. I'm visualizing that this drops away into the bowl, and I'm like, oh, it's scary. Okay, here we go. And I need to make sure that I get my feet properly scissored as well, like this. Maybe I should try with the other side as well. I don't know. I think I'll be okay if I just have standard scissoring. Not switch. Oh. No big deal. All you got to do is jump over the line, and we're going down. I think that's going to be okay. I think that's going to be okay. Let's try and get some speed and shoot out of the bowl. That was weird. So we're going to do static to start with. I'm just going to try and get in and get out the other side. Then I'll come round so the sun's not in my eyes, and just do that over and over. Here we go. Feels weird still, but that was a successful first attempt. Go me! Woo. Okay, that was 1. 2. 3. 4. Yeah, it's 22.8. I'm going to go for 100. 5. 6. Whoopsie. 7. That was very smooth. What was that, 6? 7. Jumped out a bit far that time. But it's cool. I want to get a variety of experiences, both good and bad. What does too far feel like? Can I rescue it? Let's call that 8. 13. Okay, something feels weird in my right skate. Let's stop the camera for a second. This is going to take a few minutes. And we're back. It was a loose shock absorber in my heel. I've repositioned it, and now we're good to go again. Whew. Let's call it 15. Getting tired. Whoa, 48. That was lucky. This time the other skate wanted to go on a wiggle. 49. 50. Okay, water break. Okay. So next thing we need to do is I'm now very happy on the right hand side with the jump drop-ins, mostly happy on the left. It's a bit of a, like I said, I haven't got exactly perfect angles like I do on the right hand side to practice over there. However, we are going to start dropping in. I don't know if you can see because the camera is whatever. Over here we're going to come in from the benches, drop in on our left, swoop over, jump over this block, and then maybe we've got enough speed to get out over there. Probably not. So it'll just be a case of getting back out of the bowl and resetting. And yeah, that'll be a teeny tiny air that I can sort out. Let's get out of the bowl first, shall we? We're gonna go this way, down the ramp. So over here is going to be the best place to see everything. I think. Oh, I can't quite. That's pretty much close enough, isn't it? You can probably see me on the left-hand side. You can definitely see me doing my jump, which is the thing that I want to focus on. And you probably can't see me if I manage to get out the other side, but you've seen me get out of bowls quite a number of times. So I think maybe even put it a bit further. Whoopsie. Maybe even put it a bit further over here. So you can see, I don't know, the landing's pretty important. Okay, that'll do. Okay, I'm on my way. First I'm going to just drop in and roll over this hump, and then I'm going to, as I get more confident, I'm going to start trying to get some air over it. Speed there. I'm really going to have to be careful when I start adding jumps. Definitely the right call not to try jumping immediately. Got a big bash on my hip there. I decided I wanted to try, instead of going over and then coming out, going over, doing a 180, coming in, going over and then starting again. But I messed up the 180. Kind of pushed too far away from the transition and then just came down on my hip. Definitely worth another go though. That was pretty cool. Although my hip's going to have a big old mark there. Yeah, so more control, more considering the 180, because I was basically trying to do a 180 but continuing to look where I was going rather than looking down here. So I hadn't set it up in my head properly, which is a pretty common issue for me. Pretty common issue for me when I'm first doing high speed like stuff. It's the split second. Can you pull out that 180 exactly when you need it? And so far, no, I can't. But I can if I practice. So let's get practicing. It's 8:05. The memory card's probably not going to last much longer. Actually, I'll do a wrap up now. Okay, it's been a really awesome session. Managed to practice and feel super comfortable with the right-handed jump drop-ins. Did 50 out of 50 left-handed drop-ins, so that's actually pretty trivial as well. Although it's it's almost never as smooth as my right-handed ones. But now that I've unlocked the left ones, ooh, boy, that's bright. Let's put the camera right in the way. My head's in the way of the ramp. Oh, now that I can do the left-hand ones, I can come in. Oh no, wrong side. It's mirrored. I can come in over here on my left, swoop down, go up, swoop down, jump out. So yeah, learning those left-handed ones has proved pretty important in unlocking that part of the bowl for me. And yeah, just super happy with today's session. I've done a wrap up now because I've got quite a lot of footage. I don't know when the memory's going to run out. So I'm going to continue going over the hump